Hello, good morning, everyone. We're going to try this once again. I'm really hoping this time that the video is clear. If not, I'm wondering if it has anything to do with the Zoom. I did not test the Zoom yesterday. Um, and if so, we're going to try backing that out if that doesn't work. But when you sign on here, please let me know if you can see everything okay. Is everything clear? Well, that was a little blurry there for a minute. Okay. Clear, clear, clear. So hopefully everything is clear. And geez, I'm back to this problem again, reconnecting Facebook. It's ridiculous. And then I have to re-add it. So let's see if I can do them both at the same time. And then, sorry. Geez, I should not have to do this every single time. I don't know what the deal is. So I got one reconnected. Oh my god. Ridiculous. I forgot. I'm going to have to tell them about this one now, too. At the end of every podcast, they ask me if anything went wrong. All right, so I think I got to start talking into the microphone for the camera. Good morning. Everything is clear. Good. And it didn't really do anything. So that's the strange thing. All right. I hope everyone had a wonderful New Year's and hope things are going well. This is like a big turning point. Mercury is now at a retrograde, but doesn't mean it doesn't like to have its last licks. So don't be surprised if things are still a little funky or weird things happen. But I've been doing some research on things that are supposed to be happening in the springtime, and I feel that I have to spread some of the information. Um, they're saying like around April or something. I think the Earth is going to get hit with a solar flare, and this solar flare actually is going to contain a lot of knowledge, reprogramming for some of us, a wake up call, that sort of thing. So it's going to be kind of cool. But at the same time, that is the time that signals the Earth doing the shift on its axis. So it's going to good, bad, and indifferent. So just let y'all know. It's going to be a bumpy ride. So they say if the clouds get cloudy and things like that, you can't really, the sun is going to be kind of non existent. So that if you grow any crops, look for shade crops and, cold weather crops, things like that, because that may be the only thing that can grow during that time. They said this only takes place for one season and everything will be all right again. And, it's just kind of like when volcanoes erupt, it kind of blocks out the sun for a little while. With all the disruption on Earth, it could do that. So just trying to prepare people. I went I got a bunch of solar lights, a solar power generator, and everything. But now it turns out solar may not work so well because we may not have as much sun to power it or charge it. So, geez Louise, right? Can't win. All right, I have to. There's my phone. Give me a minute. Gotta get my stones. A little slow this morning. We are doing the family Christmas today, so I may not have everyone on board because everybody's getting ready or on their way here. So I'm multitasking as usual. I'm not sure if I would know what to do with a day where I didn't multitask. I'm like, wow, I have so much free time on my hands. What happened? All right. So let's see. What card shall we start with today? All right, Spirit. Ooh, ouch. What is best going to help everyone? Oh, for people who don't know me and you're new here, my name's Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I am a psychic medium, spiritual minister, Reiki master teacher. Actually, I teach a great many things. And I had my tech guy here yesterday trying to problem shoot some stuff and with my website and everything. So soon I'm going to start offering some mini classes online. So Keep a lookout for that. If you want to be on the mailing list and you're not already, let me know. I will, you know, advertise it here too. But please, you could go to my website that's down below here, thevioletsage.co, not .com. And that's where you can sign up. And I'm going to hook up with Zoom. I'm doing the free Zoom for now until I see how many classes are attended before if I invest any money into Zoom. So they can't go past 40 minutes long or we'll get cut off. So I'm calling it a 30-minute class so we can round things up. I know we're going to start with protection device classes so people learn how to protect themselves, you know, spiritually, psychically, that sort of thing. Also, probably quick and easy how to learn the tarot intuitively. So those will probably be the first two classes that come aboard. So if you're going to be interested in that at all, please let me know. All right. And don't forget, you can write me or text me is even better. Text me with your personal email so that I could put you on the list and tell me if you're interested in particular classes. And that would be great. All right. So let's see who we got signed on here today. Good morning, Angela. I hope everything went well. Auntie, Colleen, Robert, Cheryl, Kira, welcome. And all right, so I'm glad people were able to re-find Facebook. And I had to shut it down, turn it back on. And Mama, good morning. All right, and good morning to everybody else that I may not see. Welcome. All right, Spirit. What is the best information, the best message to give everyone today? Sorry, I'm like looking at my computer when I'm saying that. I have to retrain myself to talk more towards the camera because that's probably the speaker that's being used. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of January 7th, 2024? Anybody write any checks yet or anything where they had to use the date? Are you consciously writing 2024? All right, so we got Angel of Manifestation. Oh, you can see my little camera light. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. So whatever it is that you really be putting your energy into, your mind and your guidance and direction, it's going to pay off. So keep lining yourself up with your desires and they're going to manifest. And that's a really great message. So far the cards, everything's staying non-blurry, clear. Please tell me everything's clear. Because while I went back and watched it, it is really frustrating watching all these blurry cards. And it's almost like my computer had to learn, or the camera had to learn how to talk to my computer. And maybe that was the problem because I was going to back it down to pixels. And my computer guy says, no, that's not going to work. That'll make it worse. And I'm like, okay. All right. All right, Spirit, what else is going to help everyone in their path in life? What is the best information you can give them, especially for this week of January 7th, 2024? Awesome. I'm glad to know it's excellent today. You know, I was like, all I can say to like, I love my camera. People on the other side are probably like, what the hell is she talking about? It's so blurry. Oh, my. Just when I think I had it down. All right. I think we had giraffe last time, too. Not that y'all got to see it very clear. Giraffe and visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. So know your worth, because if you don't, everybody else is just going to treat you less than too. They see you how you see you. So it's really important to see all the wonderful aspects about yourself, what you're capable of, and you are able to see the right path. So don't panic and say, oh, what if I miss it? Keep praying to your guides, guardians, and angels that you don't miss it and that you see all the lessons or the signs that they're trying to show you because you really want to know and you really, really do wish to switch paths and go in a better direction. So keep your lines of communication open and it will happen. All right. One more big card here. All right, Spirit. What else? That's going to help everyone in their path in life. Nice picture now, Mom. Awesome. Hey, Dreamweaver, he's there. Whoa. I know Dwayne can use some healing prayers over there. His back has been out and it's extremely painful. He's nervous about even driving because it hurts so bad. He's afraid to get that shooting pain down his leg. So any healing prayers that you can send his way would be really appreciated. And of course, he's still searching for that wonderful place to live. So any energy sent in that direction is also very welcomed. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Spirit, what else is best going to help everyone in their path in life for this week of January 7th, 2024? See if I say it enough. It'll be good. Perfect card. Endurance. Keep going. Keep swimming. Keep swimming. If anybody's seen the movie Dory or it's right at the tip of my tongue. Nemo. So endurance. So that means you just have to keep pushing forward. We know you're tired. We know you're exhausted. We know hope is hanging on by a string. But if you keep going, you're going to get those great rewards. So this is the year for people to be fulfilled. But this is also the year because of Pluto and Neptune and Mars, I think. It does not accept any laziness. It doesn't accept people putting things on the back burner. That just will not work. And that is going to be for like the next 5 to 7 years. So going to have to keep swimming and really work towards those goals. Life is going to accept nothing less. So keep pushing. Keep swimming. Always feels like there's 2 cards in these. All right. Got that. Yeah, thank you, Colleen. For change, right? Woo-hoo. All right. We're going to do some Rumi. We're going to pull a Rumi card for everyone. All right, for Rumi. What's going to be the best information for everyone for this week of January 7th, 2024? This is the best card to give the best information, to give the best upliftment and message to everyone. All right. It's a pretty card. We got this. All right, can it pick up on it? There's a little better. All right, so that's a beautiful card. And to me, it reminds me of a rose quartz mixed with amethyst, like she's sitting in an amethyst ball, geode. So there's a lot of nurturing, loving nature that needs to come to the forefront, the spirituality, and all dressed in white, and the purity. So being pure of heart, pure of mind, when you're stepping into your new ventures, when you're manifesting them, when you're helping others. So make sure when you are helping others, you're doing it for the right reasons. This way there's no reason to feel resentment or held back or anything like that. And this love feels like it's definitely going to reflect back to you. And I get the reflect thing because look in here. Again, I'm not talking into the microphone. Look in here. It's like the wings with the head. It's almost a reflection of her, but it's kind of showing wings. Like you are an angelic being. You were put on this path for a reason. So let's turn this around and see what it says. Elusa star of Venus. I am not a handful of worthless dust. I am not just an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. Even a small blessing of light is more powerful than the fears of multitudes. There is no need to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. Connect with the love within your heart. Rest there and become wise. See, it's all about the love energy in that one. I really like that card. That's really good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now that we know it's clear, you can actually do a screenshot. You need to remember that. All right. That's beautiful advice. I love it. All right. Now we're going to pull a side deck card, a tarot card, kind of like. All right, Spirit. What else is the message for everyone for this week of June 7th, 2024? What's best going to help them in their path in life? What is it that they need to know? All right, you're being called to use a lot of wisdom. You have knowledge in the areas you seek. Even though it may be little, it may be a start in the right direction, that little push that you need, a little aha moment. So if you get that inkling on something, I think you're supposed to roll with it and work with it. So, and if you're not sure, do some research before making a decision. Even though people may be pressing you to make a decision, doesn't mean you have to. Say, hey, I have to look into this a little more, or I'm not going to be comfortable with it. And from this moment forward, I'm only doing things that I'm comfortable with. And you know what? Technically, everything's kind of like jumping off the cliff right now. You're really not going to be totally comfortable with everything. But if you do enough research, you're going to be comfortable to a certain measure. Okay? We'll leave it that way. All right. Hello, Moima Katun and Brianna. Open milk. What's that mean? Okay. La la la. So we're gonna go ahead and pull a trinket. Trinket for everyone, Spirit. What's best gonna help everyone in their path in life for this week of January 7th, 2024? Oh, we got this key last week. This was for someone. I have multiple keys in this box, and this particular key is the key to shit. There's no other good way to say it. It's you got to get rid of the stuff in your life, the dead weight, things that are holding you back. You have to clear your closets, clear your mind, clear the negative things you've been attracted to. You need to change things. People, places, things, jobs, whatever that may have been holding you back, you need to make a change. You have to make a difference in your own life, or, how's the saying go? You can't continually do the same thing and expect different results. So if you want the change to happen, which I think all of us want to change, you have to work towards that goal. And it's almost like you do know what you need to get rid of, or who you need to get rid of, or the way of thinking, or the bad habits you have, whatever it is. It's time to clean up your backyard here. So that's that. And I haven't done a rune in a while, so I'm going to do a pull a rune. All right, Spirit. Don't forget, I sell the runes. I make the runes. I'm going to pull a rune. And Spirit, what's the best message for everyone here today for the week of July? Wow. January 7th, 2024. Let me take the right rune. I believe this is for Hugh, but I'm not for sure. So I'm going to look. That's pretty. I like that one. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's Anuz. That's ANSUZ. Messages, signals, gifts. New life is unfolding. Man, they are right on path. I can't make this shit up. You may be directed to follow a new path. Messages from people, nature, or places you least expect to find it. This rune focuses on self-change, to integrate unconscious motive with conscious intent. And I'm also getting the message in conscious effort. Your connection to the divine is at hand. You must first nourish the self, then there will be enough to nourish others. And if this was reversed, if it's calling you to wake up something in your life, it would be feeling concerned over what seems to be failed communication or lack of clarity in a situation, past or present, overwhelmed, feeling of wasted motion. Remember, what is happening is timely to your process. This may be the moment to unclog the well of the old so that the new can come in. That's unclogging that well right there. Consider the uses of adversity. So everything happens for a reason. This is an example I just gave someone the other day. So much stuff happens in our lives, and a lot of times good things come on the wings of crap. What can I say? Like, I was so far behind in bills. I was working my tail off, had my own store. There was no one there to watch it for me. I was there 6 days a week. I took one day off, and it was the first time, I think it was right around my birthday. Finally took a day off for myself. They had a fair going on in the next town over. So we went to the fair. The very first ride I went on, the uh, the guy that was running the Ferris wheel, it was like a smaller Ferris wheel, so only one person was allowed to go on at a time. So I was forced to go on by myself, and it was so high up off the ground, the guy had to lend me his knee to get up onto the seat. So when it came time to get off, I told him, well, I need your help to get off. And he was just looking up in the air like, doo, 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 like not paying attention to me. I told him 3 times, I need your help to get down. He didn't help me. I had jumped off. I broke my ankle. So I had to sue them because he purposely did not help me off. And I don't know why. But the money that came in, it wasn't a lot, but the money that did come in was just enough to pay off all my bills to get everything paid up. It was a hell of a price to pay, but it was the only way that that money was going to come to me so that I could pay everything off. So sometimes bad things happen so good things can come into play. Sometimes you're forced to sue somebody, so when it's people that say, no, I'm not going to sue them. No, that's like God handing you a message or the golden key or the way to achieve what you need to, or maybe you're the lesson bringer and then you're not doing anything about it. So pay attention to the things that are happening and don't discern them or don't discount them, because you may be getting a message or you may be getting the help you need, and it doesn't always come in the forms of sunshine and flowers, so please pay attention and do know that you are a teacher and a student. So sometimes you are put in someone's path to teach them something, and sometimes you're the one that needs to learn something. So where do you fit into all of that, So pay attention. All right. Lesson for the day. Oh, thank you, Brianna. That's very nice. Okay, so we're going to pick a stone. The stone. We pick a little stones. All right, what stone is best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of January 7th, 2024? What is the best stone to utilize, carry with you, the energy to focus on? That's interesting. I believe this is the zebra stone. Don't see that one too often. So it's not Dalmatian rock, it's zebra stone. So that's even the thing's having a hard time focusing on it. Interesting, weird. Come on, there we go. That's pretty. The zebra stone. So I am not totally familiar with that myself, but if it's anything like the snowflake obsidian or anything, that's probably a very protective stone. So let me go ahead and ask Google what this is for and helpful with. What are the metaphysical properties of the zebra stone?
According to Fire Mountain Gems, Zebra Jasper metaphysical properties. Zebra Jasper motivates us to move out of apathy into action. It helps us avoid overthinking and encourages us to just enjoy the experience of living. Zebra Jasper's striking colors intensify that message. Like the swift, wild animal for which it's named, it shows us how to live.
That's pretty cool. So it helps to motivate us to move out of apathy and into action. So this is like you have to be the doer in the world. So this kind of helps put a little fire under your butt, helps things move a little quicker. Only the way things move quicker is if you are that active part of what's going on in your life, and an active part of the change that is required. Let's see. Let's see if there's. It's largely used as ornamental stone for carvings, costume jewelry, inlays, paperweights. All right. What is the spiritual meaning? They're also calling. Wait. What are the healing properties of zebra onyx? Oh, that's a little bit different, though. Okay. How rare is zebra rock? That's been dated about 600 million years old in the Precambrian period. That's interesting. The only known deposits in the world have been discovered in the East Kimberley region of Western Australia. Interesting. All right. Healing properties brings balance into our lives, connecting us to grounding energy of Mother Earth and the infinite loving. Infinite loving something. Okay. Meanings, values, and more. Stimulate physical energy, increase stamina and endurance. And is this the endurance one? There is an endurance. There we go. Endurance. Again, what do I say? You can't make this stuff up. All right. So, anyway, you can look up a lot more about it online. So, that was pretty interesting. It's called zebra stone, or what did it say? I think it's a zebra jasper, actually. But there's a zebra onyx too, but zebra onyx looked like it was more white than it was black. And in this case, it's more black. So, zebra jasper, like the zebra. All right. You are welcome. All righty. So, now we are going to go ahead and ask everyone to go ahead and pick a number from 1 through 20. And you get a chance to win a little mini reading here. And for anybody who wishes to donate, you are guaranteed a reading if you donate. I will stay on until I cover them all. And you can donate with the information that's scrolling through here below on the bottom. That's how. And you can only pick one number. Okay? Oh, did I bring my little thing? All right, let's clean this up. All right. Get out my dice. Yeah, I was going to say 1 through 20, not 30. Okay, gonna give it 5 more seconds here. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. All right, we're going to roll the dice now. All right, Spirit. What? Who needs the reading today, and what do they need to know? Help me pick the right number. Whoa, fell right out of my hand. Number 8. Oops. Number 8. Come on, focus. There we go. Number 8. All right. Who's closest to 8? Cheryl! Well, good thing, Cheryl. You have been my devoted donator. You definitely deserve that reading. So, if there's a question that you have, Cheryl, go ahead and ask that question. And however you would like me to give you your reading here. Everybody did good today. Everybody like stayed far away from the other numbers. It was nice and spread out. Love it. His fake sisters are pointing fingers at guess who instead of taking their own accountability. Aw. Does Robert have messages for me now? That things are coming to light through the death investigation. You know, if they're pointing fingers at you, then their problem is they didn't know their brother at all. So, wow. Um, yeah, awesome. All right. Let me know if you made a donation and let me know what app you used to donate. All right, you don't have a question. Let's see. Don't really have a question. Just a general reading with a trinket, please, too. Okay. Trinkets are pretty cool. All right, Spirit. We'll start with the card first here. What does Cheryl Jabato need to know, especially for this week or this month? In general, what does she need to know? What card's best going to help her in her path in life? Cheryl Jabato. I got two cards. All right. Saying your prayers, being connected to the universe, connected to your guides, guardians, and angels, and to any help that may be available to you. Using and wearing geometrical shapes really does help you. It gives you that added energy and knowledge when you need it. So, like if you could find a crystal, like maybe a Merkaba or um, a triangle, pyramid, or something like that, that maybe you could find even in a pendant and wear that. That can really help you. Oh, what is? Got this up here. All right, the next card here. Oh my goodness, you got the Sage as well. So definitely use wisdom as you step forward into things and before you decide to help anybody or make any decisions on anything, especially if it's big or it could cost a lot of money. Um, I would do, some either research or do yourself a little reading on it. This is, I'm being drawn to remind people how to utilize kinesiology. And it's where you stand up straight with your knees slightly bent because you're supposed to be in a relaxed position. And with your arms straight at your side, close, you, you ask a question and close your eyes. And if you start to propel forward, the answer is yes. If you start to propel backwards, the answer is no. So this is a good way to use your own body. Your body knows the answer to everything. It's like you're a human pendulum. So utilize your body to get some quick, immediate answers. Like you might be in the store trying to choose a good, uh, I don't want to say medication, supplement for yourself or something. Would this do me good? All right, so I have a choice between vitamin A and vitamin E. If I had to purchase one, which one would it be? So then hold the vitamin A. Is vitamin A going to be, more worth my while? And if you start to go forward, yes. And you could hold the E too. And if the E pushes you backwards, like, no, not at this time. Or maybe that pulls you forward too. Maybe you really need them both. But um, to see which one you have more of a pull forward to, because one might be a less of a shove than the other one. And then maybe you'll know which one is more needed or useful at that time. So you could do that with anything, even foods. Like, would I be allergic to this? Or you're eating a food you never ate before? Like, would it be wise for me? Can my body handle it? It has to be a yes or no question. All right. Okay, let's see what else we got. All right, what else does Cheryl need to know right now, especially for this month or this week of January 2024? We have Polar Bear Mystic. There we go. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith. When you face adversity, take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. That's a really cool picture. So, the polar bear mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. They do. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Just like, I'm here now. I must be going through this for some reason. And you could always just sit there and try to figure out what was the purpose of that. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Do things that you know are just going to fill you back up inside. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. I love it. It's a beautiful card. Oh, let's see. Wow. Well, Norman's been pretty interesting lately, so I think I'm gonna. All right, they're saying it for me. I think I'm gonna pull you a couple of those. All right, Spirit. What does Cheryl Jabato need to know? What's best can help her in a path in life? Interesting. All right, there we go. Yes, no. Okay. This principal card shows a man tried and true, held high in regard. He tells fortunes for you, and upon your behest, if the cards are read well, the worst and the best the cards will foretell. All right. No wonder why I need to pick two. I'm a little confused by that one myself. So far, I think, you're getting the good, bad, and indifferent. And so just as long as you're using wisdom for things, you do have the abilities. As long as you have trust and faith in yourself, I think this is what you need to know. And oh my goodness, you got the bear again. You definitely in bear energy. That's too funny. All right, so you got the bear. That light is something else. All right. Brawny and bold, here is the bear. Your financial positions, you should be aware. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. So, I know you were telling me once before, there are people who are just pulling on your heartstrings over there or just using you for whatever you have. You're just going to have to be the grizzly until I'm back off. It's mine. I don't owe you anything. And right now, I feel like I need to worry about my own future or work on my own future, not worry. I'm getting negative words out of you. So be very careful what you spend your money on. I think you should be saving for a rainy day or something that you'll really want. Maybe it's to go on a much needed vacation or whatever the case may be, but definitely tuck some money away there. All right. And wanted a trinket. All right, Spirit, a trinket. Trinket for Cheryl. What does she need to know here? All right. So this is the bottom that helps canes and things not slide out from underneath you. So it's like getting your footing, making sure you're making your position as strong as possible, as steady as possible. So work on steadiness, being strong, and so your future and your path is more sturdy for you. So if things feel a little shaky, I think you need to work on those things because there's definitely the ability to make your position stronger and more sure-footed than what you're experiencing. So I hope that has been of some help. I'll leave that with you. All right. And did I bring it? I did. All right, at this time, anybody who has made a donation, you can let me know, but you have to let me know what app you used, and that is how you can go on any readings. And at this portion, I will offer some yes and no answers for you with my pendulum. So it won't be with me, it'll be with the pendulum. So if you have a question that can be answered by yes or no, you can go ahead and ask it. If you send a donation, I'll give you a reading like I just did for Cheryl. Yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you didn't, and please make sure you hit the notification bell if you're here on YouTube, because that is how you get notified when I do pop-ons or if I make any changes to the schedule or anything like that. And if you listen to any other podcasts, I haven't done it yet this year. Of course, it's only January, but it's a crystal bingo. Sometimes I do crystal ball bingo where I'll actually read into the crystal ball for you. You get to pick a number or you get to donate. I think I do pick a one number thing, and then if you want a reading, you have to donate something. And, when you donate, appreciate it to be at least $5 or more. That would really be awesome. It does cost me money to StreamYard this to everyone. So I don't get paid for doing this. I need at least 1,000 subscribers before I can get paid to do this. So that's why it's very important that you subscribe if you like what you heard here today. That's really helpful to me. And if you make any positive comments in the comments sections, that really does help the algorithms and it gets it put out there. And then other people know that you enjoyed it too, and that will help bring in more subscribers. See, you can help and it doesn't cost anything. All right. So let's see. Oh. And the board. And let me get a pendulum. There are many pendulums. First one I see is the one I grab. You're welcome, Cheryl. I have a question. Will I be locating to Arizona this year? And that's Jamila Strozier. All right, Spirit for Jamila Strozier. Will she be relocating or locating to Arizona this year? Will she be going to Arizona this year? It looks like that answer is yes. Pretty cool. All right. Next. I'm Kim. Can you tell me what's Steve's intentions for me? Nope, not with a pendulum. It has to be yes or no, a yes or no answer right now at this point, unless you make a donation. Prophetic reader. See, you're a reader too. You know how it goes. Nobody likes being used, right? All right. So if you can reword that where it's a yes or no question, then I can answer that for you. Or make a donation, and then I can answer that for you. Okay. Hello there. Will I get a job I interviewed for? Will you get the job you interviewed for? Okay. Danielle Marie. Okay, Angela. Awesome. All right. Where will I get the job I interviewed for? Danielle Marie. For Danielle Marie. Will she get the job she interviewed for? Okay, again, for Danielle Marie, will she get the job that she interviewed for? Wow. It's struggling with this one. Ooh, it's almost coming to a standstill. Wow, there's a lot to be considered right now. I think I'm actually getting the number 3 in my mind, so I really think it's going to be between or 3 people, and I think you're one of the 3. It is undecided at this time. I'm sorry I couldn't help you further with that one. And Angela has made a donation. And I'll just do this one real quick. And Angela, go ahead and ask what question you would like, and then we'll get right to your reading. So, will he and I become more committed to each other? What's his name? I'm Kim. All right, for Kim, the prophetic reader 2. So, will Steve and Kim become more committed to each other? Will Kim and Steve, will they become more committed to each other? Hmm. I am not so sure on that one. I'm getting more of a no, and I hate to say that. I'm sorry. Um, you might just be a fling thing. You know, if they're spiritually minded, sometimes people can be very flighty. They think that they need to love the whole world. So I'm not going to say it's because he doesn't really like you or love you or whatever. It may just be that he thinks he's for more than one person, and that's just a feeling I have. So, um, but you never know; things can change. So just hang in there if you want to. Otherwise, be open to whatever may come next, and that might also be the answer for you. All right, it's been 4 years, and you want to become more committed. But I think I know what you mean. If he's going to propose or whatever, I don't know. Something doesn't seem right in Denmark there. That's all I can say on that one. All right. Does Robert have any message for me? Let's see. All right, this is probably going to be the last one. Put this out of here. Um, I get that he's sorry, and that he's sorry that his actions are putting you worth through way more than you deserve. And basically, he says there'll be another time for us. He's saying something to the effect that he's going to be um, he's left so many things in so much turmoil that it feels like he's going to be here for a while trying to make things right to a degree of whatever that he's allowed to do, I should say. Um, no known source where I can come back again now and make it right. Well, you're right there. um, Only time can heal these things. And for those too blind to see, it may not happen. But as for you and me, it will. And that's the message that I get from Robert for you. And I don't normally always do the mediumship when I'm on on here, but uh, let's see. I think I just want to pull a card for you too. Just give me a minute. Yep. All right, Spirit. I'm going to give you pull a Rumi card for you. All right, Spirit. What does Angela Steiner need to know? Help me pull the proper Rumi card to best help her in her path in life. Mind, body, and spirit right now. All right, I got this card for you from Rumi. I like when you can zero in. There are so many things going on, so many colors that you wear. Um, but your heart center is open. So, and that's the only way that you're going to make a difference, make things work, push your way through in life. Call upon your angels, guides, and guardians and be open to receive their messages and their guidance. That's what I get on that. The right choice. Ugh. Not every eye has vision. Not every sea contains pearls. When you are drawn away from a tantalizing sweet shop, trust that there is more delicious array of confectionery just around the corner. Yes, have your tantrum if you must, but you will be sheepish when you realize the hand that removes is the same great hand of the beloved that bestows even greater gifts. So, things that were removed from your life, I think I've told you this before too, is more like it was a block to your success. And now that that block is gone, bigger and greater things are going to appear, and you may understand more because maybe you did not have the strength to do it yourself. So God did it for you. Man, I hate saying things like that way. But I always tell people if you don't make these changes yourself, you're not going to like it if the universe has to do it for you. So wonderful things are coming is what this card is saying. Even though it may not seem like it, you may have got a little bitter taste in your mouth about things that have taken place, but the good stuff is coming. All right. I hope that has been of some help for you, Angela. I know it sang volumes to me for you. Alrighty there. And that is true, and I believe that. You can't make this shit up. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been difficult, that's for sure. He left a lot on my plate. Oh, I bet with the dysfunctional people, when you choose to have them in your life, they leave you with a dysfunctional array of crap to pick up after them. And they don't realize, they think leaving this world finally just rids everybody of the problem. It doesn't. It leaves behind a lot more, especially if they're in debt and stuff. Now you have all that to take care of. They don't understand. They don't want to look there. They just want to do and feel like they want to do and feel. Yeah, drugs were involved a lot. Yep, that will definitely alter the mind and the consciousness and the right action ability, Yeah. All right. So I think we have time for one more yes or no. Anybody else need? I have to go early. All right, Colleen, thank you so much for coming on. Got affirmations about what I've been learning and doing. Awesome. Thank you. Have a great week, everyone. Yes, better things are yet to come. You may be really surprised at the things that now have space to enter. That's good. It's a really good thing. All righty. Well, I have tons and oodles of stuff to do to get ready for our family gathering, which is why Kayla is not on here today. I'm sure she's on her way here. She's driving. She lives far away now, so it's going to take her a bit to get here. Thank you, Mama. It's nice to see you on here, and hopefully we'll get to chat tomorrow. And yep, we're gonna have Christmas number 3 today. That's good because Christmas hasn't stopped yet. You can use that. They meet Mary and Tom for them to adopt my dog. Aw, you're giving up your baby. I love dogs. I don't think I could do it. I think I'd have to pitch a tent. I just really cannot live without my babies. We'll go ahead and ask that one question, and then we're out of here. I will find a place by the end of the month. Okay. Did I meet Mary and Tom for them to adopt my dog? Jamila. Did she meet Mary and Tom for them to adopt her dog? Possibly. Think there's more things that factor in? Yes. So I think it's only one of the reasons. So I hope that was a good answer for you. You're welcome, Cheryl. Thank you. And Dreamweaver, will I find a place by the end of the month? That's a really good question. For Dreamweaver, will he find a place to live of his own by the end of this month? Woohoo! We got yes. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna go one more step into this. With using this board, could you please give me the date that he will get word of this place? Okay, January. January what? Using the numbers. Hmm. Well, that's weird. It's weird because it pointed to the 5th and to the 9th. So I'm going to say if we add 5 and 9 together, that would equal 14. So maybe by the 14th, I'm going to say, or maybe even the 9th. So maybe in 2 days. How awesome would that be, huh? So interesting. We tried to get a date out of that. All right. Woohoo. I can't take care of her properly. Oh, what is the problem with taking care of her? I mean, I know a lot of people work, but if you give her the love that she needs, unless she's a really big dog that has a lot of energy and needs to be exercised a lot, and where you live, you can't do that or something. I really wish, and please don't take this the wrong way, but I really wish people would really do a lot of research on animals before they adopt them because I don't know, it's like you giving up your kid. They don't understand why and they think they've done something wrong. I mean, they have real feelings and a consciousness just like we do. So if you do end up getting another dog, please research it thoroughly and then be prepared to wherever, if they don't let me have a dog where I live, then I either I'm not going to have the dog or I'm going to move somewhere where they will, because it's like your kid. Would you give up your kid because you couldn't live somewhere? So you have to think about those things. Um, I can see I'm very empathic and I could feel dogs' thoughts and and it's very heartbreaking for me sometimes, especially when I see things online and oh my god, the abuse some of these poor dogs go through. I mean, this one dog, I just seen it. He lived outside for a year with no dog hut, no shade, no nothing. So all the elements, all the snow, all the rain, everything, that dog couldn't hide. The extreme heat. I mean, oh my God, why have a dog? It's like, oh, drives me crazy. But I understand sometimes there are circumstances in which you just really have to. And I hope your baby has gotten a wonderful home. And I'm very thankful that you have taken steps to find your baby a home that where he or she would be more happy. And that's good. All right. I love you all. Thank you all for signing on. And again, for you that I didn't see before, Happy New Year. And may it go wonderfully. May God give everyone the power to get out of their own way and the strength to do what they need to do to achieve their true desires and who they're meant to be. Namaste. Have a good one. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.